Alright, so what we're going to do in this video lecture is we're going to show you how to solve quadratic equations using the graphing calculator. So instead of factoring and finding the zeros, we're going to graph and see where the graph crosses the x-axis. The first equation we're going to look at is x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals 0. So the first thing we need to do is hit y equals and plug in our two equations. We have x squared minus 8x plus 15. That's going to go under y1, and under y2 we're going to put 0. So here's our two equations. X squared minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to hit graph. You can also zoom in here, and if you want zoom standard, you can hit zoom 6 or zoom square. We have the emulator software here, so you're going to see the two equations, the table of values for those two, and the actual graph. So remember, to solve quadratic equations or any polynomial, when we solve that polynomial, we're looking for where the polynomial, in this case the quadratic, crosses the x-axis. So to do that, to find those zeros, what we're going to do is we're going to hit second calc, that blue button, so second really trace. Okay, and we're going to calculate, and we're going to calculate the intersection point. So we're going to hit 5. Okay, now we're going to press enter for the first equation, enter for the second equation, and notice how it changed up there to the number 2, y2, and we're going to get this little dot. And it wants us to make a guess, so we're going to move the cursor close to the left intercept. So let's get close to that left intercept. Whoops, maybe back up just a little bit, and we're going to hit enter. And we notice that the intersection is 3, 0. So that first 0 looks like the 0 is going to be 3. Now to get the second x-intercept, we do the same thing. We hit second, trace, and then we're going to hit 5 for intersect, and we're going to hit enter for the first curve, enter for the second curve, and now we're going to cursor to the right, and we're going to find the last intercept here by hitting enter, and we get 5, 0. So the two zeros to this quadratic function, the two solutions are x equals 3 and x equals 5. And that's how you find zeros of quadratic functions using the TI-84. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can email me below, and or you can just email me at nicholas.bennett@dc.gov.